Welcome everyone. Good evening. Just had a short video I wanted to share with you. Very, very disturbing. Sorry, let me start it all over again.
Attorney working this case said she was horror-stricken when she first learned about it, and you yourself might need to brace yourself for the details in this one, because these two people you see here are facing charges after an 11-year-old gave birth inside their home. DNA results allegedly just proved that the girl's stepfather is the baby's father. How this case could be prosecuted moving forward, as so many people try to understand how this could happen. We're on the case, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Chris Stewart. There are no words that will be able to express just how sad this story is that we're following out of Oklahoma. It's certainly shocking, and it's not easy to hear. I'll warn you about that. It's not easy to talk about either. This story first came to light on August 16th inside this home in Muskogee, Oklahoma, which is about an hour's drive away from Tulsa. According to KWTW, who spoke to the district attorney prosecuting this case, an 11-year-old girl gave birth to a full-term baby in this house on that day. Now, here are the mugshots of the girl's mom and stepdad. Their names are Dustin and Sherry Walker. The DA told the TV station at first these two said they were also shocked by what happened because they claimed they had no idea that this young 11-year-old girl was pregnant. The district attorney pushed back on that, saying the 11-year-old was, quote, petite, so it would be pretty obvious if a girl that small would be pregnant for a full 9 months leading up to the birth of this child. They say happened on August 16th of this year. Now, we found old Facebook pages for this couple. Dustin is 34 years old. Sherry is 33. Many of the pictures show them holding young children. A neighbor to the couple told KJRH TV that 6 children in total, including that 11-year-old girl, lived in this home along with several dogs and cats. They say this was a very disturbing situation playing out in this home even before this young girl gave birth to a child. The neighbor said that this couple did not have running water in their house for the last 2, maybe 3 years. Now, at first, the Walkers were charged with 6 counts of neglect, and it appears that is a charge of neglect for each child living inside this home. But then there was a major development this week on top of what was already a major story. The paternity test came back on that baby that the 11-year-old gave birth to, and the district attorney told KWTW that the results show that the girl's stepdad, Dustin Walker, is that baby's father. He now faces a charge of sexual abuse of a child under the age of 12. Sherry is also facing an additional charge of enabling sexual abuse. Now, it doesn't appear that Sherry has a criminal history. We did find 2 cases in Oklahoma court records involving Dustin Walker. One of them is from 2020. He was charged with firing a gun inside his home. That case appears to have ended in what appears to be a fine of some sort, and records show that the case was sent to collections when the money wasn't paid. In 2023, Dustin was also charged, this time with domestic assault and battery in the presence of a minor, but that case was dismissed according to Oklahoma court records that are available online. Both the Walkers are now being held on $100,000 bonds. The DA told KWTW that both parents could spend the rest of their lives in prison if they're convicted, if these allegations that are so incredibly shocking are actually true. As for that young girl who allegedly gave birth inside this home, a home that didn't even have running water, according to that neighbor, the district attorney says that young girl is traumatized, understandably so. That girl had to give birth inside that home without any medical care. Allegedly, it was Sherry, the mom, who delivered the baby. But then EMTs were called, and that's how this situation was discovered inside this home. Not to mention, that young 11-year-old girl, according to the district attorney, had not seen a doctor in more than a year. She wasn't in school either. So there was no way that people outside of this home could have known that this was happening, at least that we know about. It appears that she was kept off the radar, because you think of whether she was brought to a doctor or to a school, people there could have intervened, and she was allegedly kept out of sight. Join us now to talk a little bit more about
Thank you all for joining. I will definitely keep an eye on this case and report more as I get the information in. Thank you. Have a good night.